For this project, you're going to need a piece of contact paper cut out in the shape of a heart, a wine bottle, and vintage Victorian bifolk art, and some makeup sponges. Here I am applying the contact paper in the middle of the bottle. Trying to get that straight anyway. Alright, got that straight. And now I am going to start painting. I'm going to cut out some of this because you do not want to see me painting 3 coats of paint and drying all of that. I did end up doing 3 coats, although it wasn't a full coverage, but I was happy with the amount of coverage. Here I'm going to take my weeding tool and take off the contact paper so we can see the unpainted heart left on the bottle. Isn't that too cute? I love that heart. Alright, those are some lights that I got from Dollar Tree that I'm now going to put in the bottle. And y'all, this project is too stinking cute for Valentine's. Isn't that adorable? Alright, so I'm just going to leave that hanging right there, and I am going to start making a tag. That's going to say love, love, love. It's that time of year. Now I am going to dry that with my heat tool. And then I am going to distress my little tag. Put a little bit of dark sealing wax. Trying to antique that a little bit, and then when I get done adding that on there, I'm going to crumple it up and make it look even more antique. Fold, squish, whatever. I think I ended up tearing a little bit of it, but it kind of gives it a little bit more character. And I'm going to add just a little more of my wax around the edges to kind of darken those edges up a little bit. Isn't that cute? Now I'm going to add one of these little hearts that I got from, I think it's Dollar Tree, just little heart scatters, and I punched a hole in it so I can add that to my tag as well. I'm just taking some jute string. Then I'm just going to slip that over the top of the neck of the bottle. Instead of tying it on, I just slip that right over. Isn't that too cute? And I do end up gluing the tag down so it wouldn't stick out so much, so it would kind of lay flat to the bottle. But first, I end up making a little rag bow. I think I've used some muslin cloth in there, or cheesecloth, and then just some spare ribbon I had laying around, just to make a little funky little bow for it. And I just tie that with some jute string. And then then I just tie that on instead of gluing it. That way you can change it out if you want to. I just tied it to the neck of the bottle and then gave it a little trim because I felt like they were a little bit too long. Oh, you'll see me fighting with my glue gun to glue that tag down so it wasn't poking out as much. I love that little glue gun, but then sometimes it gives me some trouble. Isn't that too cute? I love this. This is too adorable. So I'm just trimming away here because I felt like they were too long. Ah, I love it. I was super excited about this craft. Now I'm going to lay it down and I'm going to wrap some jute string around the neck of the bottle. And I decided not to glue the little battery pack just in case I decided to change things up. It would be just easier for removal and I wouldn't mess up my paint trying to remove the battery pack. I just kind of wrapped that around until I was satisfied with how thick the jute was on the neck of the bottle. Glued that in place, and isn't that too cute? Let's see. Oh, and then I decided to go in and add some jute at the bottom of the bottle. I just felt like the bottle looked a little empty at the bottom. After I made the video, I did go back in and add a few little flowers down at the bottom as well. If you've seen the picture of it. I really did enjoy making this. It's a larger bottle than I wanted, but what can I say? That bottle was good when I finished it. So I hope you enjoyed this craft and sprinkle the love, everyone. This is Hillary from Whimsical Wonders by Hills.